played better in the second half, and you got to commend McNeese State. They came in here and really took it at us inside. 28 points in the paint in the first half. We were not good in terms of our defense in the post. Second half, we did a better job discouraging the ball in there. Also did a real good job doubling the posts because we had a hard time guarding, especially Hines. He was fantastic, which we knew he'd want to have a great game. He's coming home. He's from Mississippi. He's from Jackson area, and he was really good. So credit them. I thought they really were well coached, and I have great respect for Heath. I thought we had some really good performances tonight, especially Lamar Peters and Reggie Perry. I thought Lamar really played well tonight, shot the ball extremely well, made a lot of good decisions. Reggie had his best game of the year. 15 points, 9 rebounds, took a charge, did all the right things for us defensively, and he played his longest stretch than he's played. He looked good, man. I was pumped up about that because we need him coming on like that. But this was an important win, and now it sets up a big 2 week or 2 practices coming up for the game against Clemson on Saturday. But getting back to this game, this was an important win. I thought we did a much better job, and if we don't start with the defensive end, we're going to struggle, and that's what we've got to get back to now a little bit. Tonight we shot 44%, but 45 from 3. That was the huge stat offensively. And I thought we got to the line a lot more. We got to the line 10 times in the first half. We made a concerted effort to get it inside more, which was good. We got to be able to score down there.
We'll go ahead and start with David in the front, and then we'll go to Brett.
Obviously, it worked tonight, but Lamar shooting 13 of the 16 shots from three-point range. Is that just kind of taking what the defense gives you? Are you okay with that? Like I said, obviously it worked. But
yeah, I thought that the way they played ball screens, they're giving up the 3 a little more, and why wouldn't they? We're shooting 29% as a team from 3, so they're trying to get us to shoot the 3 a little more, and he's knocking them down. He stayed here this morning after our walkthrough at 8:15 in the morning and got up a bunch of shots, and I thought it really was good. And this is great. This is great that he's knocking those down because he's a good shooter. He spent the time in, but he got better looks tonight. He really did, and I thought he was fantastic tonight.
And they threw a lot at you schematically to get to the rim, but why do you think your lane defense was lacking in the first
Well, I thought that we weren't discouraging the ball in the post on their post feeds enough. I thought that their slips, they did a lot of slipping, and we didn't react well from the weak side. I thought our communication was lacking, especially early in the first 10 minutes of the game. But credit them. They're a very well-coached, good offensive, scheme team. 29 for 50. We had to make 3s to win this game. We did a great job on the boards. We outboarded them by 17. So 19 offensive rebounds is big, and I bet a bunch of them came in the second half. Reggie Perry had some key ones. Eric Holman had some. So, Eric did some things to help us with 3 blocks and 11 rebounds, even though he wasn't shooting the ball great.
We'll stay in the front, and we'll go to Logan to coach's right.
The 19-0 run to start in the second half, what was working so
Hallelujah.
What was working so well on both ends of the floor?
I just thought we got into a groove, and we had a group in there that was really playing well together and getting stops, leading. Our best offense is getting a stop and outletting it and getting out in transition. That's when we're at our best, when we're getting up and down. And we scored 90 points, so that's a positive.
Go ahead and keep it in the front with Joel.
Of course, you mentioned Reggie having maybe his best game tonight, and with him, of course, Abdul's back now. And so where does this front court kind of sit now? I guess this is your 4th team here at State. Where does your big guys and things? Where kind of evaluate where they are now as compared to maybe a year or 2 ago?
Yeah, I think this is our best front line. We have a senior in Eric, a redshirt sophomore in Abdul has experience from the previous year. We had McDonald's All-American, who's really going to be a good player and getting better right before our eyes. I'm so excited about Reggie's growth as a player. And then we have good depth up there. Keyshawn Fizel, E.J. Datcher, we can go match up with stretch fours that are really threes, like Robert Woodard did. Tonight did it up in Dayton. So, he's versatile because Robert can play multiple positions. So it's big for us.
Brett, then Steve.
I like our front line.
You mentioned Lamar's a really good catch and shoot, 3-point shooter, and that was obviously on tonight. Is this kind of what he can be as a 3-point shooter when he's making the right decisions with the ball?
Yeah, and what happens is when you start knocking down the catch and shoot, then you get that feel, and then he made a few off the bounce. All of a sudden, yeah, I got it going, baby. And you could see that a little bit in him, and I was happy for him. He's put an incredible amount of work in, and so this is, I think, a big moment.
Go ahead, Steve, in the back.
Coach, even in the loss to Arizona State, you guys have found the gas pedal in the second half. Is there a common denominator with any of that? How did you guys able to kind of find it?
The Arizona State game still, I'm amazed that I let our team travel 10 hours and get there at 3:30 in the morning the day before we're playing. That was like about as unsmart, really stupid thing that I've done since I've been the coach here. So that loss is on me. And they're really good. I mean, they're ranked top 20. But, they flew an hour. They're about 10 minutes from the airport. There in Phoenix and Sky Harbor, and we're traveling all the way across the country. But that both times, when you're talking about our second half tonight, our second half in that game, we were down. It was like I was getting after them at halftime. But this is really, really big for us, and we got to lay it all out there. So I thought we did that in the second half.
Go ahead and go to the second row here to the right.
Coach, obviously you got more opportunities with this non-conference schedule, and another one comes up Saturday with Clemson. Just where do you think your team is right now with the challenges they face so far?
Well, I mean, the last game at Dayton was a great win. Really a gut check win in a phenomenal environment with an incredible crowd. Tonight we had a similar situation where they're playing, about as perfect as you can, and coming in, they had no pressure. They're 2-5 coming in here, and I keep trying, to emphasize to our players that, anybody can beat you on a given day. Anybody can beat us on a given day, and we can beat anybody on a given day. And it's all about how we approach it. We control ourselves. And, now, I mean, we got 23 games before we get to, the conference tournament. If I'm doing the math correctly, and every one of them is going to be incredibly difficult. So it's going to be tough, and we got to be mentally strong to deal with it.
We'll go back to Brett here to coach's left.
The behind-the-back pass Eric made to Lamar for the 3 in the first half went all the way across the court. Is that one of the more impressive things you've seen Eric do?
I wasn't excited about it. So impressive maybe in a too loose way, yeah, for me. During that juncture, at that time, I wasn't really excited about it. Glad it worked out.
Speaking of your excitement level, we see Vic Schaefer take his jacket off almost every game. This is you don't do it very often. What had you emotionally into this game to make the jacket come off?
Knowing how every game is so important to this team, and I was trying to just. It's happened the last 3 games, I think. And now I'm not quite so overweight to where I don't look quite as bad with my jacket off. When I first got started in coaching at NAU, I never wore my jacket. And I didn't wear it much at Pitt. And UCLA started to wear it because I was getting a bunch of nasty comments. What are you doing not wearing your jacket? If I'm more comfortable at times without it on.
Anything else for Coach? All right, we'll see you guys.